Okay, let's talk about Broodmother. Counterpicks. Broodmother is one of those heroes that's extremely dangerous if you have no counterpicks, but if you do have one, she's like a docile little... Okay, that was a mistake. I play quite a bit of Broodmother, and here are some of the heroes that I hate having to lane against and why. Axe. Counter Helix is pretty much the biggest anti-spider spell in the game. Bristleback. High armor and nearly impossible to chase down without all the spiders dying. Centaur. Return automatically removes the free pathing from spiders, and he's hard to kill. Darkseer. High armor, and ion shell is incredibly irritating to deal with. Legion Commander. Also, Moment of Courage gets like a billion procs from spiders. Storm Spirit. High armor, and he can spam remnants against spiders. Tidehunter. Kraken Shell basically blocks all spider damage and then Anchor Smash farms them. Timbersaw. Gets max reactive armor after spiders poke him and then he can easily just farm them. Now I know what you're thinking. Tsunami didn't even mention Earthshaker. I can't even believe I take advice from this jabroni. No, I don't care what Dota Buff says. Earthshaker is not a good counter to Broodmother, and I'll tell you exactly why. He is garbage in lane. Earthshaker literally can't do anything to Brood in lane, and if you can't deal with her in lane, then she doesn't care about you. By the time Shaker's able to farm up a blink to take a Brood by surprise, you've probably already lost every tower worth defending, and even then, any good Brood will just leave her spiders to push the tower alone if there's an enemy Shaker. Now there are some heroes that can deal with Brood later on in the game that don't really excel in the early game, like Coddle with Illuminate, Bounty Hunter with Track, Slardar with Amp Damage, but it's much safer if you just shut her down in lane, and the way to do that is by dealing with her spiders. Which brings me to... items. So here's something that people don't really realize about spiderlings. They don't scale. A spider spawned at level 1 of Brood's Q has the same stats as one spawned at level 4. The only thing that scales is the number of spiders, so that makes an item like Stout Shield or Poor Man's Shield very useful. Here's the level 1 CM with and without a Stout Shield getting attacked by 1 Spiderling and 2 Spiderites. The block chance is obviously random, but on average a Stout Shield reduces spider DPS pretty significantly, even on a ranged hero. For other items, Mjolnir is good for the Static Shield and AoE Lightning, MKB and BKB can be good if Brood is showing up to team fights since the mischance on Incapacitating Bite can be significant, and Orb of Venom and Urn can be good to keep her free pathing disabled. There isn't much strategy involved in beating a Broodmother. She hijacks an entire lane from her team and then buys them time, but gives the enemy team a bunch of farm in the process. Either you're equipped to deal with her or you're not. Really the only thing you can hope for is that at least one hero on your team can be kept on Brood duty if she starts knocking on towers. Thanks for watching, my name's Tsunami. I didn't make a video last week, but I had a good excuse. Yeah, let's go with that.